what is our biggest security challenge. I think, like I've said, the security situation in the state, as I see it, for the better part of the last 2 years, has been very, very peaceful and stable. So therefore, if you look at all the parameters against which you weigh such a situation, they've all been down. Terrorism today is largely fueled from across the borders. I think that much is very clear. We haven't had any active recruitment as I see it over the last year and a half. The numbers last year were down to a dozen, I think, across the year, and this year, they are almost next to nil. So therefore, if you see another violence parameters in terms of atrocities committed by terrorists, I think if you even look at the 4 or 5 incidents that we've had in the valley this year, softer targets have been picked, where it's easy for even untrained personnel, maybe wielding a pistol or a smaller weapon to carry out such an atrocity. But the numbers are almost negligible. If you see terrorist initiated incidents, and I'm speaking within the valley, they've again been far and few in between. So therefore, now what is the challenge? The challenge is to be able to maintain this situation. In my view, Kashmir has had a good year, just as it did last year. But we need a few more good years like this for the peace to be enduring and lasting. And that, I feel, is the biggest challenge of the security forces, to be able to keep the situation the way it is today. As I prepare to relinquish the command of one of the most elite formations of the Indian Army, I am sanguine that the situation here in Kashmir, in the valley, is peaceful and stable, and that the Chinar Corps, over the last 16 months that I have been at the helm, has strived hard to valiantly guard our borders, nix and negate numerous attempts at infiltration by inimical elements, while also simultaneously prosecuting a very robust and successful counter-terrorist campaign within the Kashmir Valley. While doing this, we've also been very conscious and sensitive of our responsibility as part of nation building to maintain our connect with the Kashmiri people and the Awam. In this, as you are aware, we've initiated numerous programs and initiatives to make sure that we are always and at all times with the people of Kashmir. Today, as I am at the helm and shortly to leave, I realize that the region is at the cusp of a new beginning. We've seen over the last year and a half numerous significant events taking place here, and we've also seen a lot of development come to the region. In my view, this has been facilitated by a stable security situation brought about by very, very significant efforts that have been put in by the Chinar Corps and its sister agencies and organizations such as the Jammu and Kashmir Police, the CAPFs that are deployed here, and numerous other